Hi there, it's Albert Luck from luckymaths.co.uk, here with the work solutions to paper 2B, the calculator version. So, page 1, question number 3, ratio table to help with the centimetres to millimetres conversion. 1 centimetre is 10 millimetres, so by doubling we can just confirm 4 centimetres would be 40 millimetres, and by timesing that by 10, 40 centimetres must be 400 millimetres. Question 6, 1 litre of fuel can cover 5 miles for this delivery van, so 2 litres is 10, 4 litres is 20, and so forth. By adding the 2 and the 4 litres together, we can get 6 litres equals 30 miles, and then by timesing that by 10, we know that 60 litres is the fuel necessary to travel 300 miles. And if we're told that 1 litre costs £1.20, by using doubling again, and then combining the 2 litres and the 4 litres here, 6 litres costs £7.20, so 60 litres costs £72. Question 9, which is about the reverse mean problems, where you get told the mean is 12, but we obviously need to understand that something divided by 4 equals 12. So by drawing this bar model with 4 boxes with 12 in each, can hopefully show why the total in this question for all the numbers is going to be 48 that we're working with. And then below, I've obviously written in the 3 numbers 7, 10, and 15 that have been provided, that we know are obviously in this set. And as that adds up to 32, we can then use subtraction to identify the missing number there must be 16. Okay, then we've got sequences and ratio, questions 10 and 11. So I've not got anything for those, but for question 12, with this table and some unknowns, let's say, for green and yellow to work out, using another bar model with the 14 and the 10 already in, and then kind of 4 equal boxes to represent these 3x and x, so that's 4x. 3 for green and 1 for yellow. So 14 plus 10 is 24. There are 40 people. 40 minus 24 leaves us with 16 people. We know there are 3 times many green as yellow, looking at the boxes there. But 16 kind of covers or is split into those 4 equal boxes. So that's why we've got 4 in each of those boxes. And then we can hopefully clearly see that green represents 12 people and yellow is just 4. Then we've got the pictogram to complete, which just obviously involves fractions. But the next question, again, is a good one to possibly just use a ratio table or a bar model to help visualize the problem. 1 length of wood, £9.50, 2 lengths of wood, therefore is £19. So that's the first kind of step to this. But we also know Sophie's bought 6 lengths of plastic tubing in addition to the 2 lengths of wood. So in the bar model there, put the £19 to represent those 2 lengths of wood, but then I've got 6 other boxes remaining for the plastic tubing. We know the total cost of all of these items is £72. So by subtracting 19, there's £53 left. And if you divide that by 6, each length of plastic tubing therefore is £8.83. So table of values for the equation y equals 3x minus 5. Just to clarify that, I mean y equals 3 times x, or number, from that table, minus 5. That is the strategy to getting minus 2, 1, 4, and 7. So to explain, I normally start with the positive numbers at the top end. So if x is 4, 3 times 4, 12, take away 5. That's why the 0.47 will be part of this graph. Finally, we've got again a question about, well, again, problem solving with, we've got different flavors here of sweets. 45 sweets in the jar. We've got 4 different flavors. We know one of the flavors, so we know strawberry's 9. So that leaves 36. But we know that the 3 other flavors are all equal. So 36 divided by 3 is why we've got 12 in red in those top boxes, because that is the number of sweets, obviously, for lemon, apple, and cola. We've got to be careful with part B because we're told 15 more sweets are added to the jar. So now the total is 60. And if we pick a sweet at random, the probability the sweet is strawberry is 0.4 or 40%. Okay, so a few different ways to look at this, but we know the total is therefore 60. So calling that 1 or 100%, 0.1 therefore, or 10%, will be 6 sweets in the jar. So therefore 20% or 0.2 is 12 sweets, and 0.4 or 40% means there are 24 strawberry sweets now in the jar. And if we take away the 9 we started with, okay, that leaves you with 15 as the final answer there. So again, a few uses again for the ratio table and the bar model. Hope this has been useful. Thanks for watching.